Hey everybody, if this is the first time you're watching one of these videos, what I am doing is doing a video series called The 12 Days of Christmas, and it is for women, and I'm doing videos on 12 different ways, 12 practical ways that you can overcome guilt and that you can prioritize yourself. So today is day 5, and I will post in the comments where you can see all the other videos if you've missed any. So I'll post the link for my YouTube channel where you can see all the videos. So I hope that you'll go back and watch them and get some tips, and you may find things that work for you or really resonate with you and other things not so much. So take what you like and leave the rest. So today is day 5. Get really honest about what you think, feel, want, and need. And the question, what do you want, is such a simple question, and yet it can be so difficult. You know, really, what do I want? And sometimes we know what we don't want. However, we don't always know exactly what we want. And so knowing both is really important. And sometimes what we say that we want is we have to do some unpacking a little bit to really get to the heart of what we actually want. So I want to give you an example. So a woman says, I want to get better at my communication skills. And then, why? What would that do for you? Well, then I could get into grad school. And if I get into grad school, then I could marry a man who has a PhD and is really smart and has a really good job. And then what would that do for you? Well, then my parents would respect me. So I know that that's a simplistic example. However, it's really important. And something that I do with my clients as a health and life coach is I really drill down so they can get really clear on exactly what they want, and is what they're saying they want or something on the surface really what they think that they want or what they need to actually get what they really want. So it can be really difficult to be really honest and to get really honest with ourselves and to even uncover what it is we really want. Because through no fault of our own, sometimes that can just get buried or that can be really difficult. So really doing this process and spending some quiet time, some reflective time. I was just reading something about people who do morning pages, which I'm thinking about trying this year, but it is writing 3 pages every morning just about what comes to you. And I've done things like that in the past, and that can be completely revolutionary and really bring a lot of insight and awareness when we just write what it is that we want, whatever's on whatever's on our hearts and whatever's on our minds. Another question that I ask women is, if you were not responsible for anyone or anything else and circumstances were not an issue, throw the practicality aside, what do you really want? So take out all of your roles, take out all of the other people, take out circumstances, take out money, time, energy, all that. And what do you really want? And this can really help to, again, get to the core of what is it that we really want. And admitting that and understanding that desire, that's the first step. And maybe we want to spend a month in Bali. And maybe that's not really something that's going to happen or something practical, but that can give insight as what is it that you really want. So getting really honest with yourself and with other people. And something that I'm working on right now that I do annually is called Power Sheets, and it's an annual goal planner. And there are a lot of pages in the beginning that really help get to the heart and the core of what's important to you and evaluating different parts of your life right now and deciding where you really want to focus. So I want to encourage you to give yourself permission to want what you want, to think what you think, to feel what you feel, to give yourself permission to need what you need and to deserve that, and validate that for yourself and see what comes up. And so it's really difficult to prioritize ourselves in the way that's going to really be nourishing to us and really going to help us if we don't really know what it is that we think, feel, want, and need. So that is day 5 tip, is get really honest, be willing to uncover. And this is it can be a daunting, or it can be a little scary or a little anxiety producing. So it requires some courage. So anybody who's willing to really look at this, I really commend you, because it takes a lot of courage. And if you're going to prioritize yourself, we need to know how. So this is the first step in doing that. So I'm so glad to be here with you. Check out, I'll put in the comments, the link to the other videos, and I will see you next time. And I hope you are enjoying this holiday season. I'll talk to you again soon.